Deep within the jungles of Honduras, a ghost city sleeps, swallowed by a sea of green. This is Copan. 1,000 years ago, its pyramids pierced the sky and its plazas echoed with the rites of kings and the clamor of a vibrant society. It was a metropolis of art, astronomy, and power at the heart of the ancient Maya civilization. And then, it fell silent. Around 1,200 years ago, the city was abandoned. Its people vanished, leaving behind a profound mystery that has haunted explorers and scholars for centuries. What brought down one of the greatest civilizations in the Americas? Was it war, famine, or a cataclysm of nature? For generations, we've looked for answers in stone carvings and crumbling temples. But the real key was hiding somewhere else entirely. A new study has unlocked a biological time capsule, analyzing the ancient DNA from the very bones of Copan's inhabitants, and the story it tells is more dramatic than we ever imagined. For centuries, Copan was a major capital, a crossroads of culture and commerce. Its story began with humble farming villages, sustained by maize, the sacred crop from which the Maya believed the gods molded humanity itself. Then, in the year 426 AD, a charismatic and mysterious outsider named Cataclysmic arrived, founding a royal dynasty that would rule for 400 years. Under this lineage of 16 kings, Copan blossomed. But by 820 AD, the dynasty had crumbled, the grand construction stopped, and the city's light was extinguished. To understand why, scientists turned to the city's silent inhabitants. Inside a lavish tomb, they found a man, designated CPM-13, buried with jade and other precious artifacts, clearly a member of the ruling elite. Nearby, another man, CPM-12, lay in the stark position of a sacrificial offering. These two men, one a ruler and one a victim, shared a secret. Their DNA revealed a shared paternal bloodline, a unique genetic signature passed down from father to son, common among indigenous American populations. They were from the same ancestral clan, yet were not close relatives, painting a complex picture of power, lineage, and ritual. The DNA of women buried in the city told another story, revealing diverse maternal origins from across the Americas. Copan was a melting pot, a city built by both locals and newcomers. The answer to its collapse is staggering, and it rewrites what we thought we knew. Before we unlock the rest of this genetic code, if you're fascinated by the great mysteries of human history, take a moment to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We journey deep into the past, and you won't want to miss what we uncover together. When researchers compared Copan's ancient DNA to a vast library of genomes from across the continents, they found an unbroken thread stretching back over 5,000 years, connecting the people of Copan directly to the earliest inhabitants of the region and to the 7 million Maya people living today. This was a civilization with deep, ancient roots. But it was not a story of isolation. The DNA also revealed a shocking twist, a significant influx of genetic ancestry from the highlands of Mexico, from the lands of peoples like the Zapotec. This new blood began arriving early in Copan's history, likely brought by elite individuals who integrated into the local power structure. This perfectly matches the legend of the founder king, Cataclysmic, himself believed to be a powerful foreigner. This blend of local and foreign influence likely fueled Copan's golden age, creating its breathtaking art and advanced knowledge. But this vibrant mix may have also sown the seeds of instability, creating factions and tensions that would surface when crisis struck. And crisis was coming. Using a technique that reads shared DNA segments like a family tree, scientists reconstructed the city's population history. They saw a massive population boom during the Classic period, driven by the success of maize agriculture. By 730 AD, the city and its surrounding valley were teeming with people. But this golden age was a double-edged sword. The fertile valley was pushed to its absolute limit, struggling to feed the ever-growing population, from the laborers in the fields to the kings in their palaces. The very foundation of their success, maize, was becoming their greatest vulnerability. Then, the system fractured. The genetic data points to a sudden, sharp population decline beginning around 750 AD. This was the start of the end. The agricultural system, strained by overpopulation, was tipped over the edge by a series of catastrophic droughts that scorched the region. The maize withered, the reservoirs dried up, and the lifeblood of the city ran out. As starvation loomed, political instability exploded. Rival city-states battled for dominance, and the authority of Copan's divine kings likely evaporated as they failed to appease the gods and bring the rain. Social tensions, always simmering beneath the surface, boiled over. The stark contrast between the opulent tombs of the elite and the simple burials of commoners hints at a society rife with inequality. When the food disappeared, this social fabric tore apart. It wasn't one single event that destroyed Copan. It was a perfect storm: environmental collapse, political failure, and social unrest, all converging at once. The great city didn't just fall, it unraveled from within. Yet, the story doesn't end in ruin. The DNA of Copan proves that while the city-state collapsed, the Maya people endured, carrying the genetic legacy of their ancestors across millennia, a testament to their resilience that continues to this day. The stones of Copan may be silent, but the bones have finally spoken.